Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Skyline. Today, I know it's really windy out here, so you might not be able to hear me very good, so I'm kind of shouting. I'll be doing a review on a 2012 Bowtech Invasion CPX. This is a bow I really want to try for a long time. I've heard great things about this. I know I'm a little bit outdated here on the bow reviews, but if you're like me, you like to get some used bows once in a while and try them out, pick them up on the cheap, if you know what I mean. This thing got me, I think it cost me 375 bucks. That ain't nothing. It's better than paying $1,300 for a brand new bare bow. And this one's surprisingly in great condition. They have had the issues with these hardcore limbs that they tend to chip. You can see this is in pretty damn good shape. There's absolutely no chipping on this one, so I got a steal on this. Alright, now for the specs. Like I said, it's a 2012. It has a hardcore limbs, overdrive binary cam system, which is absolutely awesome for tuning. The flex guard cable containment is all this in here. 7-inch brace height, 343 feet per second, 31 inches axle to axle, so it's a pretty short bow. 80% let off in 3.9 pounds. It's a light bow, fast bow, and it's got that 7-inch brace height. 80% let off, like I said. I know I've already shot this a few times. You can hold this thing back and you almost have to push it to get it to go. It reminds me of elite bows. Alright, I'm going to back up here. You're not going to be able to hear me because of the wind, so I'm going to do a few shots. You can watch it, and I'm going to come back up towards the camera and let you know how everything feels. See that? That's nothing. I ain't holding nothing right now. I gotta hold this back for 10 minutes. Shoot a couple more. Alright, so pulling this thing back, I would say it's smoother up front compared to something like my Bowtech Experience. But about 3/4 of the way in, I would say 2/3 of the way in, it really builds up fast. And then there's a huge dump in the valley, not a huge dump, but dumps in the valley, and then you're literally holding nothing there when it hits that 80% let off. Probably the most solid back wall I've ever felt on a stock bow anyway. As far as sound, there was a little bit of a ting in it. Not much. I mean, this thing was, how do I say it? It's probably a fraction of a, I don't know, decibel louder than my Experience, if you even want to call that loud. I mean, the Experience is dead quiet. I don't even hear anything when I shoot that bow. And I would say the only downfall to this is it does, before it hits that 80%, it is kind of rough right there. And you do have a little bit of vibration. I did add the octane stabilizer on this thing, and there still is a tiny bit, almost like a little twang after you shoot. But other than that, man, this thing is just pretty dead in the hand. The only thing I would change, if anything, on this thing would be, honestly, the vibration in it. If maybe you could add some bow jacks or something to the riser, or to the limbs, I mean, and that'd probably take that right out. This is a great bow. I would honestly give it, for the year anyways, I give it a 9 out of 10. It was probably a 10 out of 10 when it came out in 2011, 2012. If you can pick one of these things I've used, like I said, $400 range, definitely do it. Especially somebody starting out, you can get a top of the line bow for literally half the price. Highly recommend this. I want to go ahead and say it's my favorite bow of all time, but this is right up there in the top 3 for sure, just from shooting it once. On that note, let's bring the puppy in for a second. This is a Skyline puppy right here, everybody. We haven't named him yet. Come on, bring him in. Would you look at that? What do you guys think? Should we call him Arrow? Arrow? Oh yeah, he's Arrow, right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Skyline. You just heard my bow review for the Bowtech Invasion CPX. I absolutely love this bow. Go out and get one yourself. Like I said, 2011, 2012, it was probably the bow of the year those years. You really can't beat it if you can pick one up used in good condition like that. See you later.